And welcome back to winemastery.co.uk. My name is John Lightfoot, this is
John Murphy.
And we're here to tell you all about wine, hopefully help you find the wine, if not the wine that you will absolutely love. In this episode, we are going to talk about one of John's favourite wines, a Rioja.
Thanks, John.
Yay! Now, you will see, we'll put some links, but we've been having a little bit of a struggle to get a decent Rioja, haven't we?
Yes.
And one of our viewers, NPM lowercase SEO, came up with this wine. Well, actually not this one. He came up with another wine, the Reserva version of this. And when I was at the supermarket, I noticed that there was also this Joven, I'm not sure it's Joven or Coven. It's spelled Jovn, as you'll see on the label here. And I thought, well, I might as well get both while I'm here and we can compare. So this one, as I understand it, is like the very basic Rioja. It's not spent any time, I think it's about a year in the bottle or so, but it's not spent any time with oak, so It has a lot of different characteristics. I mean, I'm sure that, a man as yourself only goes for the top flight Riojas, so you've probably never tasted one of these before.
You know what, John, I'm going to be very honest with the viewers and yourself. I did mention to you when you told me we were tasting this evening, I didn't even know this wine existed. I had no idea this Joven, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Again, any of the viewers, if you've got any idea how to pronounce it, please let me know, because I was terribly embarrassed. 27 years. And but this is a good thing. But then again, this is a good thing, isn't it? Because we're being introduced to new things, and this is what we all need to be doing. So I can't tell you just how excited I am about trying my favourite wine, the younger version. I'm looking forward to it.
So it'd be interesting to see the effect that not going into oak will have on it, won't it?
Yeah, because I really love that oakiness. I love that.
Yeah. So this might really fall flat for you, because that might be the bit about Rioja that you really love.
Could do.
Well, shall we have a look at the colour to begin?
For a young wine, that's...
Yeah, I mean, for a young wine, that's got a little bit more of a brownie tinge than I would expect. Or tawny, would you say?
Yeah. Do you think that's the Rioja-esque part of it? Because Rioja tends to have be a little bit darker, a little bit more on the browner side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we try the nose?
Yes, let's.
Oh, that's different. I don't recognise. It's a very nice smell. It's slightly jammy, but I couldn't identify what fruit I'm smelling. It smells fruity, but
see when you,
jelly, like a black cherry, jelly. Like the wobbly jelly.
The wobbly jelly.
Red.
I'm smelling that, and when I'm thinking fruity, but I'm thinking fruity in a different kind of way. I can't get a lot of fruit from that. Fruity
as in
excitable and kind of. This is something that I really want to have a taste of.
Oh, really? Because
that fruity, not fruity.
Fruity for me is like boy-girl fruity. Is
boy-girl fruity as in.
They obviously like each other. They're being fruity.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's a fruitiness about it. Ooh, can't wait to have a go of that. It's okay, but the actual nose. Yeah, you can tell there's no oak. Which is fine. Okay. I'm gonna have a taste of this, John. I've waited
too long already.
Yeah, a lot. 27 years.
Right.
Okay.
If I was, I don't expect to, but I would have no. If I was blind tasting it, I'd have absolutely no idea what it was.
No, I would struggle with both on the nose and on the palate there. I wouldn't. Nice little tannins in there, not over the top. But I was thinking, because I do have young Riojas in the shop, which I know can take a chill, but I didn't know we had them this young. I don't think that would take a chill. I don't think it would. But what's the flavour?
I don't know. It's eluding me. I think it must be blackcurrant, because I'm thinking of like a blackcurrant jelly. Like blackcurrant jelly is slightly different fruity flavour.
Yeah.
Than the fruit itself.
I think the blackcurrant has a bit more in the way, almost that tannic edge on the blackcurrant, isn't there?
Yeah.
See, I'm leaning slightly like black cherry.
Okay.
Which is not.
It's really unusual because I normally taste cherry in everything, even Pinot Grigio.
Nothing wrong with that, John. That's a bit of an anomaly, that one. That's
An enigma.
an enigma, yes. It's nice. I'm enjoying it. I'm not enjoying it as I'm enjoying a Rioja. I'm just enjoying this wine, if you know what I mean. I'm not
Yeah.
thinking this is a nice Rioja. I'm thinking this is a nice wine.
And that's partly because it's not like anything else, if you know what I mean. You're trying to identify what it is, and so it's not something that I've really tasted before.
Not something blatantly obvious, but there's something about it. And how much was this one, John?
Well, this is I've really blown the budget on this one.
Go for it.
£449.
Pounds? No, what? £4.49?
Yeah.
And money?
Yeah.
Right. Well, right. £4.49?
Yeah.
I almost swore then, John, and you know that I don't swear. That is, well, it's just got another notch up, hasn't it?
It has. Yeah, I mean, I think for the price, that is just incredible value. Incredible value.
That is £4.49.
Yeah. Well, what would we pair with this though?
I'm still getting over that price.
I know.
£4.49.
Well, I was going to go with something to eat. I would say again. I'd be looking at something like a stew or a casserole, something with a little bit of meat in it. I'd be staying away from white meats. It would be red meats I'd be pairing this with.
Yeah.
Or if it was a white meat, if it had really sort of strong tasting gravy, you can get those sort of dishes where you got sort of sauce, the juice or whatever, not juice, but just really decent hunky gravy, then that would also probably go with that.
Yeah, cheese-wise. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go for one of the harder, more mature.
Just like me, really.
Just like you, well, mature.
That's fair comment.
But no, I think something like a Comté or a Beaufort or a Cantal from France. Something that's just got almost like a sweet nuttiness about it. Appenzella, that's the one. We'll go with Appenzella. I think Appenzella will.
How do you spell Appenzella?
Oh, I'm a cheesemonger, John. I'm not. Yeah, there's a reason I work in a cheese shop. It's a Swiss cheese Appenzella.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's exactly how it sounds.
It's just an interesting thing on cheese. Obviously, when you're in Spain, they have a lot of cheese with their wines when you go to wine bars, etc.
Yeah.
But you don't actually see a lot of Spanish cheese in the UK, do you?
Not really, no. What have you got? You got your Manchego, which I'm thinking about that would work well. No, there's not a lot really.
And maybe that's just because they don't make a lot, therefore they don't export it.
Well, I think this. Well, if you look at the Spanish cheese that are over, well, the two big ones, you've got Manchego and you've got a cheese which is called Cabrales, or you've got Valdion or Picos Blue. You may have had
four.
Three. No, you've got you've got Manchego. That's on its own, but then the Valdion, Picos Blue, and Cabrales. That's more. My understanding is they're more or less the same cheese.
Okay.
Just with different names. Just it's a blend of goat's milk and cow's milk wrapped in sycamore leaves generally, and they're mega money. So I don't know whether it's to getting them over here. I don't know. Maybe I should look into that, John. In fact, I will.
No, I'm just thinking that when you are in Spain, quite often there's a lot of lovely cheese to go with the wines. When you're having a glass of wine, have the little nibbles that come out on the plate with it, and just think,
well, it's usually quite a tapasy style, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh well, okay. Well, that's sorry, that's a little bit off-piste.
Yeah, well, but it was. So, score, John. What was it?
Score? Well, I mean, taking into account the 429.
449.
449. I beg your pardon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, unlike me to waste 20p like that.
Go on.
I'm going to put it up at 82. Just because of value of money.
And I wouldn't argue. I would not argue with that score. I'm gonna sit with you on 82. To be fair, I'm not really giving it proper thought, but now I'm thinking about it. I think 82 is the score that wine should have. Value for money. It's not just a value for money, although it is exceptional value for money. The actual flavour, it was interesting. I've not had anything like that for a while where I thought, ooh, what is that? What's that there? And how nice is that? Where's that coming from? How can I find that flavour? That was a genuinely interesting glass of wine for me to drink.
Yeah, I think if it had been sort of like 15, 20 pounds, then the thing that would have brought it to the score down for me would have been the length.
Yeah.
Because there's not a lot of length there, but at 4.49 you just have another sip.
Yeah, and it is. It's the youngest Rioja you can get, so you've got to half expect that as well. But very
impressive. Well, we will do a link, but we are going to taste the Reserva version of this from the same label. So I'd be really interested to see what happens when it ups its games to a Reserva.
That might be. When can we do that, John?
We're going to do it. Well, the link will be here, but we're going to do it immediately after this. So we're going to say goodbye so we can get on to that one. Chin chin.
Chin chin.